You have tattoos on your body.
Yeah.
What age were you when you got your very first one?
16.
And was that while you were in school at the time?
Yup, 16. I got these first two. Power and success.
And what's the meaning behind that at that time when you got it?
Shoot, really, I was trying to speak it into existence. I want power and I want to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it was about.
Now, at 16, what was your parents' reaction to that?
Shit, I had to beg their ass to get that shit. They wasn't trying to let me get it for real. It was for Christmas. Shoot, I don't know. I just kept asking. But I think I asked the first time when I was like 13. They didn't let me get it. So I had to ask for like 3 years straight. Then they finally was like, you know what? I don't have it. So then, boop, boop. And they heard it like a motherfucker too.
So at 16, you get this professionally done tattoo shop?
Yeah, yup.
Professional tattoo artist?
Yeah, yup. Dude named Trav from my city.
Did he do more tattoos on you after that?
Yeah, he did basically this whole sleeve almost, except this. He ain't do this one. I got this after, like, I got out of prison. But he did basically all this. He ain't do my hands and none of that. I got all this in prison. The rest of it is not in prison. All prison work. Dude named Russ, he from my city. He had like 9 years in there. He probably out now.
Yeah. And this was state prison?
Yup, state prison. I was in Mansfield.
Go ahead.
Mansfield, Ohio, one of the worst prisons.
All the prison tattoos were done in that particular prison?
Yes, sir.
Now, how does that work?
Shit. They take a pen, a big pen, burn that motherfucker, and then they take the ink and then they put it with like Vaseline or something. They call it soot. I don't know. They take it. It's just like a tattoo. Just keep going. Same shit.
Now, was that something that you ever got in trouble for while you were locked up? The tattoos?
Hell yeah. Man, I got caught like 3 times. For real. They had me cleaning out showers and all type of shit so I wouldn't get put in the hole. I used to be like, man, damn, man, don't send me to the hole for that shit, man. They used to be like, you know what, Jennings, go clean the showers. For real.
So when you say you got caught, can you explain?
Oh, like, I was in the goddamn cell. I'm really in the cell, just laying there getting tatted. And you supposed to have somebody watching the door. I had my monkey watching the door, but I don't know, he must have was a little slow or something. He was watching people play ping pong and shit or something. Then, I don't know, CO busted open the door like, hey, fuck y'all doing, man, stop. And then I'm like, damn. But then he was starting to write me up. I went to the desk. I used to be like, man, hell no, man. I'll do some work in here, man. I ain't trying to go to the hole. So then they used to just let me do some work around the pod and shit. Let me get off. Shit, oh, though.
So that was the worst it got as far as quote-unquote punishment?
What, yeah.
For the tattoos?
Hell yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, they was fucking with me. Because I used to stay out the way for real. I ain't really, my prison time, I wasn't trying to be the hardest guy or trying to be, like, super toughest guy. I used to stay out the way for real. I wasn't getting hold or nothing, but I was staying out the way. Like, so when I did get in some shit, yeah, let me slide a little bit.
So explain for people that's never been to state prison what that system is. Okay, when you get written up, what happens? Is it a certain number of write-ups that leads to solitary confinement or what?
It really depends on what you do. Like, you can catch a whole bunch of petty, they call them tickets. They write you tickets like, it's like when you get a ticket when you're driving. Like, if you get a whole bunch of petty tickets, like say you get like talking back to the CO or, you know, what else is like a petty ticket you can get? Like, covering up your window or something in your door, like that's petty shit. Like if you get like 20 of them, you can go to the hole, but really like tattoos that'll get you sent to the hole, fighting to get you sent to the hole, stealing to get you sent to the hole, shit. And trying to sneak some drugs in or something, you going to the hole for sure. You might get sent up out of that motherfucker.
So just for clarification, getting caught with so let me just rephrase. Is it getting caught with the tattoo paraphernalia that gets somebody sent to the hole, or is it actually getting the tattoo done?
Yeah. You can go to the hole for getting caught with the paraphernalia too. Yeah, you can get caught for that. Yeah.
Okay, so let me back up. When you say you could get sent to the hole, is it a warning before you get sent to the hole? Obviously, you didn't get sent to the hole. You were
No,
caught
never.
3 times. But, like the regular system of however way it works,
Yeah.
once you get caught, is it automatically you're supposed to get sent to the hole? Or is it a warning, and then the next time you get caught, you get sent to the hole?
I ain't never seen a person get a warning.
Okay.
Never. Usually they just go. But me, I don't know. They just was letting me slide. I don't know. It's just for me. I don't know.
When you got written up, it was a petty ticket?
Man, I ain't even get a ticket, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to tell you. I used to be, hey. Hey, man, they let me get up out of that shit.
So when you got caught 3 times and they say, like, clean out the shower, does that mean they're trying to get rid of the paraphernalia?
No. No, it wasn't like that.
Okay.
No, they wasn't getting rid of nothing. I mean, they'll throw it away. Like, say they catch me, they'll throw that shit away. And then, I don't know, they'll be about to write me up. I swear, they'll be right there, write me up. And then I'll be like, I'll just walk up to the desk like, man, come on, man. Like, damn, we here all day. We got to live in here, man. Y'all going to do to us like that, man? Shit, it's my body. Then next thing I know, let me slide. I swear to God, every time. I don't know why. It must be the way I say it or something. I don't know.
When it came to solitary confinement, do you know how long, if you would have gotten sent there for a tattoo, that would have been?
Shit, your first time is like 30 days, then it's like 60. It just goes 30 days up every time. But once it get to like, I want to say once you get to like 120 days, man, after that, they going to just try to send you up out of there. Like, you going to get your level raised, go to a whole nother prison.
So you were willing to take the chance and the risk of being in solitary confinement for 30 days for these tattoos.
Man, it wasn't nothing else in there to do. Nothing but that and eat and watch TV and work out. Ain't nothing else to do. So it's like, and really when you in there, like, it don't be like you really just want to be bad or nothing. You kind of thinking about when you going to get out. You like, oh, when I get out, I want to look like this. So I'm in there working out a little bit. I want to look ripped. I want to have the tattoos, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I used to always look at, like, tattoo magazines, shit like that. I don't know. I always wanted to be in, like, a magazine, tattoo magazine, shit like that.
Now, the person who was giving you the tattoo, did they ever get sent to the hole?
No.
The 3 times you were caught?
No.
And and when you were caught as you were getting tattooed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, when I get me out of it, I'm getting the other person up out of it too. Like, but I don't know. I never seen nobody else get off on that like me. Like, never. It's crazy.
What about when it comes to the person that does the tattoos? Do they ever try to, I don't know, move them to another unit, or, I don't know,
No.
put them somewhere where they can't give people tattoos?
Yeah, they're gonna put them in the hole, but it's like, you got to think about it. Just to make the tattoos again, what is it? A little pen, $1 pen, and the ink, and some $1 Vaseline. It's so cheap they get started right back up. And oh yeah, they also using hair clippers. You know, they give you some hair trimmers in there, and they use the whatever is in that to make the tattoo gun like be able to be much mechanical or however. I don't know. Shit crazy.
Now, were you ever worried about infection from a prison tattoo?
Yeah, but I would always get my needle made fresh right in front of me. Make it right in front of me. Like, every time I get tattooed, I get my needle made right in front of me.
Explain, what does that mean, made fresh?
Like, he'd take the pen, burn it. Like, he burn it, like, the way he burn it, like, I don't know, it just turned into a small little needle, and then, I don't know, they take, like, it's something, it's like, make it sticky. I don't know, somehow they stick it onto the, like, damn hair clipper shit, and then it just turned into a tattoo gun. I don't know, it's just like a tattoo gun, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, man. I wish I had, you know what I'm saying, a way to show y'all, but shit crazy.
Now, when it comes to your body, okay, if we had a pie chart of 100%, what percentage would you say is prison tattoos versus tattoos in the free world. Rough estimate.
Well, my hands got did in there. This whole sleeve got did in there. Body got did in there. I got this on the street. This was on the street. And my back was on the street, too. But, shit, what's that? I'll say about 80%.
80% in
That's
prison.
about 80% is in prison. Because they so cheap. They cheap, too.
The B in the middle of your neck, was that prison or that
Oh,
was
the street.
Okay.
Got that on the street. Damn, I'm getting that motherfucker there. But, yeah, I got that.
Okay. 80% was in prison, 20% was in the free world.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what do you think was the better looking tattoos? The ones that were done in prison or the ones that were done in the free world?
My favorite tattoo is this one. And it got there in the joint. Yeah, it's my brothers and sisters. This is from oldest to youngest. You see how the ribbons, they get big to small because it's oldest to youngest. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is my favorite, like, work right here. This left sleeve. I don't know. It got roses on it, stars. I don't know. Family on it. Success. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. You know, R.I.P., my Uncle Sam. And then this other young dude named Lil Ant from my city. You know what I'm saying? Because when he passed away, kind of took a toll on everybody and shit, man. Kind of changed everybody, you know?
This uncle, how did he pass?
He had a heart attack. Yeah. But I say, like, that's, like, one of the first people, like in my life, like, I ever, like, was seeing, like, that pass. Like, he was, like, one of the first people. And then the other dude, Ant, he was, like, the second. And, like, I played basketball with him. We grew up together type shit. And it was, like, when he passed, it kind of made people kind of have to pick sides or beef with each other and shit. But, you know, that's another story.
And this uncle was on your mother's side or father's side?
Huh?
The uncle was on your mother's side or
Oh.
father's side?
My dad. Sam Betts.
And for transparency, he's in this room with us today.
Yup.
You're actually pointing to him off camera. When it comes to your brothers and sisters, how many do you have of each?
Shoot. I got 2 brothers. I got 4 sisters.
And same mother and father for all siblings?
No.
How many same mother, same father as you?
My dad and my mom, when they got together, they already had 2 kids of their own, boy and girl, both. And then they had me. And then they had my little sister. And then I got another little sister.
So with just your mother and father, you're the oldest on the ladder.
No, I'm the baby boy.
Well,
yeah, yup.
Your
With
mother
my
and your
mom and
father,
dad, yup. I'm the oldest, yup. Yeah, that's right. I never thought about it like that, yup. That's true. Yeah.
And are they still together today?
Yup. Hell yeah.
And when it comes to your prison tattoos, it was the same person that did all your prison tattoos?
One dude named Russ, and then it was another dude. He was from Cleveland. What was his name? Spider? Might have been Spider. I don't know. He was from Cleveland, though. He had his own tattoo shop out there, though. He was nice.
Why use 2 different artists?
Really because, like we was talking about, one of them actually got caught. He had to leave, so I had to get the other dude. But really, Russ was my original dude, and then after he left, I had to go to the other dude from Cleveland.
Now, I know you said 80% was done in prison currently on your body, but of that 80%, how much was each of the different tattoo artists?
Russ did...
Rough estimate.
Russ did my chest. Russ did my sleeve. Russ did my hands. Russ even did this tattoo back here, actually. Russ did this. And what else Russ did? Russ did these crown. Yeah, Russ did most of this. The other dude, he basically just did my stomach kind of, and he kind of colored in my chest a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, Russ did most of those.
You said he did your stomach kind of? What does that mean?
Russ, he just did like this top part. The other dude, he did the bottom half.
Ah.
Yeah.
Who did you like better personally of their work? Okay.
Russ, because he could freehand. He could just freehand. Like, he don't even got to stencil it down or nothing. He could look at the picture and just it look just like it. It was raw for real.
When it came to both of those people that gave you the tattoos while you were in prison, did they ever make a mistake?
No.
Okay. What about when it comes to pain? Was the tattoo receiving that in prison versus the free world more painful or less painful?
That's a good question. I feel like in there I wasn't really feeling it as much because you already kind of just going through something. You kind of mad, stressed out already, so you kind of ain't really feeling it. You kind of already numb. You can't show no weakness in there anyway, so you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna feel this shit. You better not. Shit.
Now, when it came to payment, okay, would these tattoos in prison be more expensive or less expensive than ones done in the free world?
Oh, way less expensive. You paying for this shit with like soups and shit. Paper out, $25, $50 here. But you know, outside on the free world, you gonna pay like, shoot, if you want a whole sleeve done, you probably gonna end up paying like, it might come out $1,000 if you want it done right.
And then what about as far as time? Does a tattoo get done quicker or take longer?
That's the only thing. It take longer because you got to keep stopping because the CO got to do rounds. So every time the CO do rounds, you got to stop for like at least about 10 minutes at a time. And that shit kind of make it swell up a little bit. So sometimes you got to wait till the next day if your skin ain't taking the ink no more.
When it came to these people that gave you the tattoos, do you think that COs would watch them even more closely, knowing the fact that these were tattoo artists and they may be...
But it's kind of harmless. You feel me? They rather watch the criminals. I mean, everybody criminal, but they want to watch the violent motherfuckers. The ones who trying to do little sneaky shit like all day. That's what that's about. They more worried about like the knuckleheads. You know, some crazy motherfuckers in there.
Now, when it comes to your tattoos, no face tattoos.
Hell no. I ain't never tattooed my face.
Why not?
Cause I just feel like that shit I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people do tat their face. I think that shit look dumb. You know what I'm saying? When you get old, your skin, it just ain't gonna look the same no more. Every old person I ever seen with a face tat, it look nasty now. I swear, I don't care who it is.
Now, somebody in the audience may be wondering, well, couldn't that apply to someone's neck or someone's arm or someone's hands, all of which you have tatted yourself?
Yeah, but I feel like that don't really, unless you let your body go. You gotta let your body go. Like, it's some old people out here that really got fit bodies for real. Like, but your face is like, that just don't change. Like, once you get older, your face, it's not gonna change. Even if you wash it good and make sure you're doing everything, no matter what, it's gonna change. Your face has to change.
Even though you don't have a face tattoo and you say you never will get one, was there a time you were ever tempted? You almost did.
I wanted to tat my eyelids before. But I was going to tat them red so you really wouldn't even have been able to see them unless you was all the way up on them.
Was that a thought before prison or inside prison?
In there. In there for real. Because it was this dude from Youngstown. I ain't gonna lie, his name was, what was his name? It was this dude from Youngstown. I don't know, he had his eyelids tatted. His shit was hard.
What stopped you from going through with it? Because it was a thought.
Yeah, it was, but I just was like, shit, one day I don't want to scare people off. I ain't that type of person. I don't want to look scary. Like, I want people to actually come towards me. Like,
Now, it's 2021. What do you think about somebody that has no tattoos at all on their body?
Man, that's just them. They want to not have tattoos, that's on them. You know what I'm saying?
When speaking about your uncle, I forgot to ask you this, so I'll ask you it now.
All right.
How soon after he passes away do you actually get that tattoo?
I got it in prison. Yeah. I ain't get it like right after because I was a little kid when it happened. I was young. Yeah, I got it way after. But it was like, you know, he always was a part of us though. Like he always was. Like it's like we still like, you know, I still hear stories about him every day around the house. So it's like, hell yeah, he always was there.
You have any personal, well, never mind, I think you answered that question. When it comes to your tattoos, any regrets on any of them?
Not really. I like them. I like all my tattoos for real.
Ever covered up a tat or got one removed?
Nope. Nope. Not yet. Not yet, at least. But I think one day I will probably, like, after I start getting older and I think different a little bit, I might start covering up a couple tattoos. Just because I might want another look. I might want it to look different right there or something. I don't know.
And before I end this segment here, when it comes to prison, how much prison time did you do and what led to it?
I did 2 years, and what happened was I was coming home one day, and this dude that was kind of like just on some internet shit for real. Like I didn't know this guy. I did not know him. Never met him in my life for real. You know what I'm saying? But he was on some internet shit, like trying to just be on some internet, like thugging shit, like thinking he thugging on the net. And like, you know, we had got into a little something, like a little fight, you feel me? And then like, we ain't talk though. We ain't talk. We ain't say nothing to each other for like, you feel me? Like, I never knew you before this. You know what I'm saying? This turned into some internet shit. And then we ended up seeing each other in real life and getting into it and fighting for real. Then I ain't seen you. Then like a year, like, it was about like a year later, like that next summer, like, I'm coming home, see a motherfucker parked outside my house. You feel me? And then like, it's crazy because it's like, I know it's him. You feel me? Because I know, you know, I'm in the street. I know what type of car you driving. I ain't no dumb nigga. I keep my ear to the street. So I knew it was him. So when I pull up, and I got a car full of people with me, you feel me? And they ended up snitching on me. Yeah, they told on me. But I pull up, got a car full of people with me. I knew it was him. So, you know, immediately I get out the car, like, bro, what you on, bro? Like, what you doing over here? You know you ain't supposed to be over here. Motherfucker acting like he got his motherfucking hand under his shirt with some shit. But I already had my shit up. So I was like, nigga, what the fuck you doing over here and shit? And then, I don't know. He tried to say something, but I ain't even let that nigga finish. And then I just, pop. Then he started trying to run, and I just kept shooting. Pop, 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 pop. So then, after that, the dude run down the street to this little Bob Evans and shit, and then a whole bunch of cops and sirens and that type shit going on. And you know, I ended up turning myself in and shit, and then, you know, I had shit figured out. But then the motherfuckers that I was with folded on me and told on me once the detective had got the press in their line. You know what I'm saying? They was keeping it solid at first, but then you know how First 48 go. Once you guys can get time for this too. They just got the folding one by one. Like I'm reading my paperwork like, damn, at first I'm reading it like when they bring back they statements, I'm like, damn, they keeping it solid. Then as the as they start pressing him, they just was telling and telling and telling. I've never seen him like this before. He just hopped out and did this and like, you feel me? Just did some lame shit on me, dog. And the only person who ain't snitch on me was my god brother Butters. Shout out to Butters, you know what I'm saying? But the rest of them niggas told. The one dude, he kept it solid at first, but then the police pushed back up on him again, and he told on me. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I ended up. But I really had 4 years, but I got out early because, you know, I wasn't getting in trouble like that. And then when I did get in trouble, I slid through. So it was like, yeah, I got out early.
So
But really, it was self-defense because it's like, bro, you came to my house, bro. You smell me? Like, you was never even supposed to even be at my house, bro. And it's crazy because the dude, same dude, right, just a couple months ago, he got 70 years for shooting somebody's house up. And he killed their baby. You know what I'm saying? So really, I saved my own life. You know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have pulled up and seen him, he probably would have shot my house up. My little sister was in there. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wasn't showing me no sympathy, though. I really shouldn't even have went to prison if you ask me. I protected my damn self. But, you know, I'm going to figure it out later. That's why I'm doing this, because when I do get rich and I get me some millions and shit, I'm going to figure that shit out. Go back to court on their ass and get that shit off my record.
what was the charge that you were convicted for?
Felonious assault.
And was that a plea deal you accept?
Yeah, I had to plead guilty. Or get 32 years. Shit. It wasn't no point in going to trial. They was already telling.
And what age were you back then when you did accept the plea deal?
I was 19. I was only 19 for a month.
Was that the first... And for time reference, it's November 21 at this point. But was that the first deal you were offered?
Yeah, that was. That was the first deal. Yeah. Took that motherfucker. They had me in there 6 months. That was the first deal they said in 6 months. I was like, shit, fuck it. Ain't no point in me doing that.
Did you have a paid attorney at the time?
Hell yeah. Kakutis from my city. Shouts out to him.
And what'd you think of his work?
Nice. Because he got me up out of there. I got out early. Shit, he did what he was supposed to do. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why I really went to prison for real is just because I had a gun and I wasn't supposed to have a gun. Literally, like I should have just waited and got my CC dubs. If I would have got my CCWs, I would have got off. You know what I'm saying? But I was just young, dumb, not thinking. You know what I'm saying? So to all my youngins out there who watching this, make sure you think before you make any move in your life, bro. Think first. Matter of fact, think 10 times before you make that first move. I don't care. Think. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it going to be worth it 5 years from now? Is it going to be worth it 10 years from now? Think about that, bro. Let that shit sink in, bro. Don't let that go past your head. And don't let nobody trick you into doing some dumb shit. Sometimes it ain't your enemy. Real talk.
In this scenario, what would you have done different, if anything, looking back?
I don't know, man, because it's just like I wouldn't have ran. I ain't never ran from nobody, so I wouldn't have ran. And it's like my little sister was in the house. I don't know. I did what I had to do, and it's like the dude was threatening me on internet with the guns. It's like, imagine this, like motherfucker, just like you just randomly just wake up one day, you just going through your normal day, and then you just get a Snapchat notification of a motherfucker like, yeah, when I see you, man, I'm gonna kill you with a gun. You know what I'm saying? I did not own a gun until a motherfucker threatened me with a gun. I did not own a gun until somebody threatened me. Then I went and got myself one. You know what I'm saying? And I just ain't no tattletale, so I just ain't you young and your pride in the way. You know, I ain't want to seem like no hoe. So I just went and did what I had to do. Shit. I don't know. You know, when you're young, you do a lot of dumbass shit. I'm still young. I still make silly decisions from time to time, but I'm better though. I don't do them as often.
And what city did this take place in?
In my city, Canton, Ohio.
And what county was that?
Stark County. Yeah. Right in the neighborhood I grew up in.